In this lesson, we'll finish animating the insect's claws. Starting back from the beginning, we'll go ahead and frame our control. We'll get rid of frames 30 and 50. And at that first frame on 10, we'll want to rotate the claw up. We'll also open up the graph editor in case we need to use it. Looking at our position control, that's going to be 18, 21, 23. So that's again 18, Shift D, 21, rotate down, be mindful of the floor, 23, plant. And it looks like we can probably bring up this control a little bit more. So we'll go to the Translate Y, select the keys we need to, and just start bringing that up. Going back to this control, that's going to be now 28, 32, and 35. (28), 32, and 35. Okay, next. That's 42 and 52, and you'll notice, alright, we need to lift up the leg here on about 47, so let's do that. It's another reason why we want to double check our work. So we'll just have that leg lift up. I'll bring it just a little bit more forward and Z. Okay, great. So again, that's 42, 47, 52. Shift D. Rotate it down, 47 and 52, plant. Next, that's going to be 57, 60, and 62. 57, 60, down, 62, we plant. And the next, that's going to be 64, 66, 67. (64) lock, 66 rotate, 67 is the plant. And the next 69, 71, 73. So that's 69, 71, and 73. So we're just about finished here. This is going to be 109, 111, 113. Shift D on 109, 111. Rotate down. And on 113, rotate up. And then we just have a few more to do. That's 119, 121, 122. So 119, we'll press Shift D, 121, and 122. Looks like we can move the control up here. So we'll go to its position Y and do just that. And that's planted all the way till 155. So we'll select all of these keys, bring them up. We could actually take this key on 135 since it's not doing anything, and delete. That brings us to the last step for this claw, so we can move on to the next. Actually, before we do, I'd just like to go to 122 and make sure that the claw is not going to intersect with the other claw. So maybe on 122 we'll just have it rotate a little bit more out. And then going to 155, 157, 159 can finish up. So that's 155, 157, and 159. Okay, so now that that's done, let's go ahead and finish up by working on the back leg. Frame it at the beginning, remove our keys. We'll need to fix it up on the first frame, so we'll do that. That's going to be 18, 22, 27. 18, 22, it's actually 18 to 27. We'll just need to, actually 18 to 22 is the plant, so we'll need to actually add an in between again. So we could go to 20 and just bring the claw up and forward. So we'll, on 20, rotate it down. And on 22, we'll want to rotate it up. And next, that's 27, 30, and 33. (27, 30, 33). Fix the orientation here. On 30 as well, so we can remove that twisting. Okay. Next we've come to 41, 46, and 51. (41, 46, and 51). Okay, next we have 56, 59, 61. Set our keys. 56, 59, and 61. We'll want to bring up our wide translation here on 61. So we'll select both keys and do that. And then with the control still selected, we'll grab next values. That's 63, 65, and 66. (63, 65, 66). just about finished. That's 68, 70, 72. Shift E on 68, 70, rotate down, 72, we plant. Okay, now we've moved to the last few sections here. So that's 110, 113, and 114. Again, that's 110, 113. Rotate it down. And 114. We'll bring that up, and we'll also bring up our translate Y here as well. Okay. Next, that's 115, 117, 118. So we have a key on 115, 117 will rotate down, and 118 will rotate up. Alright, now we've come to the last part here. That's going to be 159, 161, and 163 to wrap it up. So 159, 163, or 161, excuse me, and then 163. Great. Okay, so looking at this, hiding our controls, can get a look at how this all has come together. Starting back from the beginning, we can double click our range and hit play. Great. So with the claws now animated, we've moved to our last task, which is going to be to double check the animation and see if we can add any tweaks, if there's any that are necessary, before we call this finished.